Hey guys! I'm so excited to be talking about Ireland today because I had such a great time when I was there. I can't believe it was almost 10 months ago when I visited, but this video goes over 2 different countries, different spots there, both Northern and the Republic of Ireland. And the places that I mention in this video are obviously places that I've been to when I visited. I'm sure there are many other wonderful areas in the country, but here are 5 places that you need to visit when you go to Ireland.
I was 24 years old when I met the woman I would call my own. 22 grandkids now growing old. In the house did your brother board.
Okay, number 1, Dark Hedges, or The Dark Hedges. Game of Thrones fans, this one is for you. I've seen pictures of this place since I was a kid, so this was definitely like the number 1 most exciting spot for me when I visited. The eerie trees look just like the ones that you see online, and then there was a long trail where you walk through with a museum at the end with beautiful flowers as well. And I also didn't know that that area was farmland, so you'll see an occasional tractor just driving by as well. The crowds aren't actually bad here, and it's not really long of a walk either. And this destination takes about 2.5 hours to get there from Dublin. Okay, number 2, Giant's Causeway. So looking at Northern Ireland again, this destination exceeded my expectations, probably more than the others. I've seen pictures before of the rock structure, but had no idea how beautiful the scenery would be surrounding the area. This site takes place on the waterfront with green hills and cliffs all around. And it's not the kind of beach that you could swim at, but the atmosphere honestly just makes up for it. The temps are usually cooler there because it's so far up in the country, just to let you know. There are more tourists there, but it never felt too crowded because of how large the area is. And you can honestly just go at your own pace. So each person gets a headset or earpiece and walks through the area learning about history involving giants and spirits and other Irish folklore. There is also food in a museum there as well. Okay, number 3 is the Guinness Factory.
We're in the Guinness store! Yeah. So cool. Look at the water falling behind us.
I'm gonna marry the woman I love down by the Wexford border. She was Nancy Mulligan, I was William Sheeran.
Of course I had to mention this one. It's like the number 1 most touristy place probably to go to in Ireland. It is touristy, it's crowded, as expected, but for me it was also a lot better than expected. I've been to distilleries before in the US and in Puerto Rico, but none honestly for me compared to this one. I know there's a lot of different distilleries in the world that are very beautiful just like this one, but for me, I've never been to one this cool. I don't even drink beer either, which is kind of funny, but I did have Guinness while I was there. I feel like you need to. And there's art everywhere and history, and the building is very, very big. It's gigantic. And the bar at the top is pretty cool too. You get a great view of Dublin up there and get to talk and meet with a lot of people too. And obviously Irish people are known for their friendliness, especially in the pub scene. So you might as well act Irish while you're there. It's definitely worth the dollars to go. Just make sure you block off at least a couple of hours to do it. Number 4, falconry at Ashford Castle.
White streak and a jet black hair over 60 years. I've been loving her. Now we're sat by the fire in our old armchairs. You know, Nancy, I adore you. From a farm boy born near Belfast town, I never worry about the king and crown, cause I found my heart up on the southern ground. There's no difference, I assure you.
I knew that this one would be amazing even before I got there. But what is even better is that it isn't crowded, especially during the work week. And you can reserve a tour with just your family or party if you wish to as well. Ashford Castle is one of the most beautiful castles in Ireland and is still being used as a hotel. Although tourists can't tour the castle for the most part, the outside is still available for events. So the Hawk Walk or falconry on the castle grounds that we went to is honestly one of the best ways to see the castle grounds and be surrounded by beautiful nature as well. What I liked about the tour is that honestly every single person in the party is fully participating, and being an animal lover myself, I became fascinated with the hawks, and honestly this was probably my favorite event. It's a truly unique experience that you can't experience really often anywhere else. Number 5 is sheep herding in County Clare.
She was Nancy Mulligan, I was William Sheeran. She took my name and then we were one down by the Wexford border.
We visited a farm in County Clare with the most breathtaking views. Now, County Clare is kind of right under Galway, so it's on the west side of the island. There were rolling hills, narrow roads, a lake that sparkled in the sunlight, and the color of the green grass alone is unlike anything I've seen before. The location was just perfect. We watched as the border collies herded the sheep and obeyed the farmer's instructions. Even if he was just whispering, honestly, the dogs heard him from hundreds of feet away. It was the coolest thing. Plus, if you're a dog lover like me, it's the perfect spot for you because there are collie puppies running everywhere and you can pet them. And the movie Marley and Me was also filmed a couple scenes there. Now, I went to other spots in Ireland that were so amazing as well, like Cliffs of Moher, K Street in Galway, and Trinity College. But the 5 places that I listed here, I personally had the most attraction to and honestly made the trip just as magical as it was. But thank you for watching this video. Please let me know if there's any other places in Ireland that I didn't list. I would love to go back someday and, go to the other locations, back to Northern Ireland again, go to Cork. But thanks so much for watching, everyone, and Saluncha, which means in good health. Bye.
What? Hell no.
Yeah, well then I guess you're not taking much of a nap then, are you?
I am taking a nap.